Wollte schon eine Mauer machen. Sorry. Es war so verlockend, wie da neben dir gefahren ist.
Machen wir aufhören. Und auch schon wieder so weit vor mit der Kiste.
Take us to the police on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Picking up some equipment and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back.
Du kannst es aber lassen.
You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does... Shit! Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. Full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or for the IRS.
Oh, Stefan, hör auf jetzt.
Wegen der Granate.
Schau gleich auf. Schau gleich auf.
Sehr gut. Jetzt reicht's.
Du schaffst jetzt. Du kannst nicht so viel Scheiße machen.
Kann ich schon.
Ja. Klappi.
Ein bisschen Spaß muss sein.
Ja. Du fährst.
Ach man, oh. Ego-Perspektive. Fett.
There's a Fleece franchise on the Western Highway near Chumash. Take us there. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. Kill me before my jeans do! So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or for the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's going to report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is... If your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view, nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money and power and incarceration and homicide. You know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral group, otherwise this whole not-talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum, right? Okay, well, how about we just get there and see where we're at? There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint. Not much security. Staff won't give a
So, da
crap.
hat sie schon ins
Especially about the deposit boxes.
Sicherheitssystem gehackt
Customers
und
will
wir müssen
probably
es
be
trotzdem
thinking
machen.
how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in
Eigentlich
the
auch
back
so ein
behind the safe
Schwachsinn.
door. We want box number
Kaum.
167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. You take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Wo wir vorhin schon mal so weit gekommen wären.
Mhm.
I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. No? Didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we
Oh,
spoke
ob der
about.
einfach mal die Fresse
I'll be
halten
over to
kann.
collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. Hey, passenger seat. Did you get into their network? Good work. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job. Excuse me. Things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. As a job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then, when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. What do we do? Where were we?
Ich bin schon lange fertig.
Masks. Paige. Oh yeah. We'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to me. Do what I say. Bullets go in here, come out there. There's Paige. We're leaving this car, taking the truck. I should be using my cane.
Hey. Dude. Shit.
Da hat man ein Fahrrad.
Just perfect.
Come on, back to your place. Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check? Go down the inventory? Or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill. The files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much
Ego-Perspektive
thought
ist
as
echt
everything but the deed
anstrengend.
crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting
Sven.
caught. These are professionals.
Hä?
So I hear. The
Ego-Perspektive
cheapest
ist echt
professionals money can
anstrengend.
buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new
Hab's
talent.
auch heute die
And
ganze
until
Zeit.
you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
aber fahr mal so Auto.
Bin ich vorhin auch schon.
Ach, jetzt hast du mal Platin oder was? Woran das wohl liegt?
Na, weil ich wieder gehackt habe, wie Weltmeister.
Und vorhin hatte ich alleine fürs Autofahren Platin.
Ja.
Kann aber daran liegen, dass ich uns, wer weiß wie oft, Bullen eins in den Arsch gehetzt habe.
Ja, weil du nicht kannst.
Oh ja, Bullen auf den Arsch hetzen.
Ja, das kannst du gut. Soll ich wieder Kuruma fahren?
Ach, mir ist das Wurst.
So, Straße, ja. Wir müssen echt dort mit dem Smart hinfahren. Na gut. Wieso kannst du das? Ach, das ist schon markiert.
Was ist das für ein Tisch, das wieder hier raus?
Warte. Warte, so. Kann ich? Kann man?
Warte. Jetzt.
Lebt er noch eigentlich?
Nö.
Doch.
You got the car? Now drop any cops or gangs